Each spring, we head to Atlanta Decorative Arts Center's Design Adac for a jolt of color, excitement, and inspiration. This market's theme is Where Style is Made. And in addition to the panels, presentations, and behind the windows exhibition, this year marks Veranda Magazine's 30th anniversary. There's a lot to see and a lot to celebrate, so let's get started. I'm Ariane Nardo, and you're watching Editor TV. What have been some standout events at this market?
Well, there's been a whole week of great programming, but I got to tell you about everyone's favorite this week. The panel with all of the editor-in-chiefs of Veranda, including the founder, Lisa Newsome, speaking with Carolyn Inglefield. And I mean, there were tearful moments. We got a behind the scenes. It was just a true tribute to 30 years of an amazing magazine that has deep roots in the South and means so much to us at Adac.
Congratulations. When you think on just the evolution of the magazine, how do you think it's changed over the years?
In much respect, it has changed very little. I think of course, design is different than it was even when I was there. You know, it has evolved. So it has a natural progression of a renaissance, and it has more industry articles, but the feeling of grace is still there.
You had mentioned when you had inherited editor-in-chief directly from Lisa, you wanted to preserve, the elegance, the sophistication. What was the sort of mentality and the philosophy for you editorially?
Well, we definitely made changes, but we made them so slowly that they were almost imperceptible to the audience. And we took what was great about Veranda, which were so many things, we built on it, and we made the changes in a way that we didn't alienate the reader, but grow the audience as well.
Some of the great stories that you opened today's presentation with were the feedback from readers and sort of what it means to them to interact with the magazine. Does that still just delight you when you hear that?
Oh no, I think it's very important. I think that's part of its DNA. Actually, Lisa was very concerned about the quality of the paper, about the layouts of the pictures and the images being full-blown so that the reader would feel like they could step into the pages and feel as though they're sitting on the furniture and experience it. And through Lisa's tenure and then Dara's tenure, we would get letters all the time saying how they've learned so much from Veranda about design.
The Behind the Windows exhibition is actually really pretty special, and it has a lot to do with your magazine, Veranda. So I wonder if you can tell us a little bit about the theme and how it all came to be this year.
This year they came to us and said, let's put a twist on it. It's your anniversary. So we asked 5 designers to create windows that are based on past Veranda covers, and did an amazing job really looking through the archive and coming up with new interpretations that have exceeded my wildest dreams.
John, we're in your beautiful Behind the Windows vignette. Tell us about the Veranda cover that inspired this design.
The Veranda cover came from 1995, and it was a foyer in a house I designed in Sea Island, Georgia. I think I traveled 4 times with the clients all over Italy and England and France, buying things and collecting things, and it was all not meant to be so contrived, but just a wonderful collection of things.
Tell us a little bit about what you presented today.
We have new fabrics and new wall coverings for Vervain, for the brand. It's our third collection of fabrics, our first collection of wall coverings of any kind, and basically our inspiration for the designs that we're presenting and our latest effort here.
You have just finished your panel presentation. Tell us what you spoke about today.
Well, I talked about the work of François Catrou and my new book about him and his 50-year career, which there has never been any book, and I think it's the great untold story in design. He is an extremely industrious hard worker, and his employees respect him for that.
So Ainsworth Noah is hosting the wonderful David Netto and his book signing. What is that like for you?
It's so exciting because it's inspirational to all these Southeastern designers who rarely come to the showroom or aren't able to come to the showroom except for these special events. And it's a great time to teach them about new product and give them all of these wonderful ideas to take back and show their clients.
Tell us a little bit about your presentation at Design Adac today.
One of the things that I always try to do when I'm entertaining personally is think about the seasonality of what I'm doing and also honor that, not only with the food, but also with the atmosphere that I'm trying to create. I also like to try to keep it a little bit different so that there's some surprises in the works.
So on the event guide cover, one of your beautiful chairs is featured in the process of being made. Given the theme of where style is made, kind of walk us through what that signifies.
I think that what it represents with regard to the theme of Adac is showing you that it is actually handmade and has the skill and the craftsmanship to create something that's that beautiful and ergonomically designed to fit the body and to last for ages.
We hope you've enjoyed all the highlights of this year's Design Adac, which has proven that style is eternal. And as this year's theme declares, it continues to be made. For Editor TV, I'm Ariane Nardo. Thanks for watching.